Howdy caddies, weekly walkabout time at the collector. I hope you're going okay. I don't really, they just pay me to sort of say that. We've been busy again, we've got another bloody good auction. I like this little Bruce Band's Feather World War I little souvenir dish. Nice little sterling silver perfume flask, got a lovely gold fob chain. Nice little gold swivel fob seal. Little perfume bottle there. Beautiful little set of 3 hand-gilded perfume bottles. Their little fitted case there with sort of brass inlay decoration around the case. Little deco clock's really nice. Little sort of perfume sort of holder there as well and trinket box. You got nice vintage Baccarat Guerlain perfume bottle and a modern one as well. Little 3 Lalique perfume bottles over the back there. Some nice glass paperweights. Some Carlton photographic postcards. I think you got one of the team and one of the old 50s footballers. Nice fob watch. Little shell handy old tins of Ripper. I've got some nice other stuff. Deco Auto trolleys, pretty cool with the original little frosted glass trays, which you don't see them very often. Little Bakelite wheel covers are all in good nick. This thing's pretty cool. Big made in Japan, about 1900, 1920s, sort of ebonized pine, heavily carved. Pretty amazing. The only problem is there's a little bit of borer underneath in the back of it, but the top section that lifts off is pretty clean. It's just an amazing thing. This is nice as well. Arts and crafts chair. Nice little mid-century coffee table. What else have we got? Some 8mm projectors, some seashells, no seashore, box of clothes, some pants, houndstooth, a couple of pretty cool leather jackets, some sort of sporting and other posters. This looks like an original 70s Star Wars one, block mounted, but as you can see, it's a little bit chewy. Yeah, him. Material, linen and stuff, good box of CDs. Good box of tools, some sort of retro and other napery and stuff. 3 boxes of railway and other sort of motorbikey books and things. This little group lot with some nice decanters, nice big, I think, burley-ware serving platter and some other little sort of bits of kitchenalia. What else do we got? Box of sort of hats, caps, sporting apparel, sunglasses, an old Pac-Man board game, Ninja Turtles. Boxes of stuff, more stuff, and there's a box of things. Some cool little 70s sort of side tables. Some nice bits in the jewellery cabinet, some nice old football cigarette cards. You know, and the old Brian Peake waffle sort of footy sticker it looks like. There's some nice old footy cards there. Big lot of Wade Whimsies. Good little lot of blokey gear. Some Dandenong High School ephemera, prefect badges and stuff like that. Coins and so on patches. Shotgun reloader. More Wade. Some Hot Wheels. A couple of reference books on perfume bottles. Quite ironic that, hey? What else have we got? 2 nice little sort of Chinese elm chairs. Big sort of light stained 1950s oak desk. There's some other cool stuff down the back. Here's nice, a little cross engine oil crate there with a nice old sulfuric acid jar. Some slides, books, hanging lanterns, pretty cool. It's just a shame that these little bits here have sort of broken off the base of the amber glass. But it's got all the original sort of font and everything there. Duplex, I think, American made. I'm hoping that someone can fix it. Big lot of EP and cutlery, jumbo bob set, or Kangi brand bobs. There's some other stuff in here, books and sort of kids' toys and stuff. This is a nice lot of boxed crystal and glassware. Big lot of Enid Blyton books. Big lot of soft toys and stuff. There's some cool old bits of packaging and gear in amongst the old suitcase. This is cool as well. The red and white sort of vinyl mid-century style sort of bench. Here's a nice little mid-century teak coffee table, and how's all the cool lamps? Big Italian one there and another big Italian one. A couple of good little planet lamps. And this is nice as well, a little Italian plastic designer. Little toilet mirror's a ripper. Once again, it's just a shame about the thing in it at the moment. Some cool green chairs, real retro again. It's like the retro section. So we got some interesting sort of books, reference books, Australian art and other books, Matchbox, footy, good kids books, good big lot of cassettes. Matchbox, it's a cool lot of sort of Smurf and Noddy, English China, good records. Nice lot of EP. Another interesting lot of books and ephemera. The old 1950s calendar over the back's pretty cool. Heaps of little anodized salt and peps. More Matchbox. Another nice lot of crystalline stuff. These are all radio valves. More Matchbox. Good lot of comics. Playing cards. We've got some good paintings this week. Sort of late 70s, early 80s oil by Robert Dick. Hey? This is nice. The Dorothy Garrett, little English. I think it's the Tide Mill, Woodbridge and Suffolk. Ian Chandler. This is a good bit, the pencil drawing. And this is a ripper. It's a large unframed oil. It's unsigned, but we've attributed it to Wesley Pemberthy. Yeah, when you look at his work, you'll see why we have, especially with her. Wes Pemberthy was one of the only students of Norman Lindsay. And this is unfinished, it looks like, and it's a little bit damaged here and there as well, but it's a pretty cool thing. What else have we got? Some more comics, Marvel and DC. Nice big Japanese vase. He's kind of nice, the carved wooden sort of dolphin. There you go with the back there that lifts off. Garfield clock with his tail as the pendulum. Some good records. Matchbox. Footy team collectibles. This one says Geelong, but then it's got bloody Carlton cars in there. There you go, in the wrong box. Some boxed French perfume sets. Some ebonized heffalumps. Matchbox. More comics. This is a cool little lot of plastic toys and stuff. A little dancing skeleton over the back. The little music box is in there. You wind it up, but it just unwinds straight away, so it needs a little bit of work to fix that. Some cool travel bags, some seashells, and a big engraved map of Port Phillip Bay where the seashells were found. More boxed perfume sets, some tablecloth weights. This thing is really cool, the Acme slide whistle. 1985 Hasbro Transformers clock. Some cool sort of comic novels. Rainbow Bright toys. Matchbox Motor City. That guy. Some cool sort of war comics like Battle Navy and sort of Air Force and Army and Navy sort of comics. Cool big Dutch clock there with Atlas on the top holding the world on his shoulders. Little cast sort of aluminium, I think, sundial. Big lot of Rubik's cubes, Rubik's games. There's heaps of cubes down the bottom. Some cool young'uns clocks, including a little retro wall clock. This thing's cool. Carbine Remedies, Australian Veterinary Supply Company. It's the lid off an old box. There's a nice little sort of wall mount candelabras. Some cool kids books. Little Ragged Blossom. Interesting sort of tobacco sign and a catalogue from a tobacconist. Some more Italian mid-century, more Matchbox, more decanters. A couple of nice abacuses. Abaci? I don't know what's plural, but they're nice old ones. Some more good ephemera, retro. Merry Thought and Jacker. Here's a little pajama case. Japanese ceramics. Some vintage and modern art glass. This is pretty cool. The wooden practice artillery round. Drip glazed pottery. Little Marood vase, which is remued. Just like pronouncing it that way. Some good records. Batman. Some Collins Street directories and another old book. Some toe stirrups and two spurs. They're not a pair. One's sort of going horizontally, one's going vertically. Comics, Australian records, Barry Humphries, old STP stickers. Interesting little lot of photographs. Old Markovich red and white cigarettes tin sign. There's little photographs of Murrumbina Primary School. Nice little lot of tins and packaging. This is pretty cool. Le Macabre, Soho. What does it say? Beard Street. So this was a coffee house in England. And they had all skeletons and stuff everywhere inside. Very gothic. This is plasterware, and as you can see, it's a bit chipped and chewy. But it's just a great little sort of souvenir piece. Humphrey Bear. Squeaky toy that works. Skybusters. More kids' toys, Care Bears, and a Cabbage Patch. These are nice old bottles. Nice old decanters. More Matchbox. We've got some good gear down the bottom. Nice big lot of Rolling Stones vinyl. Some interesting ephemera, old catalogues and stuff. Pretty cool old ammo belt. Lovely old book on canaries, I think, and caged birds. It's got colour lithographic plates. But as you can see, it needs to be rebound. English China, it's a good lot of old Phantom and Star Wars comics. Another nice little lot of bears and dolls. A couple of Coopercraft English China figures. Some good records, mainly Australian. AC/DC, but a bit of Peter Tosh in there as well. Beswick GGs. Nice big Port Merion game dish. Some Studio Anna Australian pottery. The big Shire horse. 2 Clifton Pugh books. A couple of nice little deco little chrome yachts. Midnight Oil mini LP. The Dead Heart. Really nice John Bennett Art Deco tea service. Nice to see it actually, with all the extra pots and stuff to go with it. And this is pretty cool, the sort of Victorian, sort of nautical undersea themed sort of dome. And there's a couple of ones there of loose that have come out. Nice big 1930s amphora vase. Nice Art Deco English bomb-shaped vase. The flying pheasants. I think the small one has had the tail broken off and glued back on. This is a nice carved oriental chess set. Lovely travelling perfume bottle set with the different coloured perfume bottles. These are a couple of nice little blue glass bohemian perfume scent bottles. The Beswick figure of the hunter. But he actually should go up the top. Let's bung him back up there quickly. More little Beswick figures. Kickstart. This is a great little musical sort of novelty animated little kissing boy and girl. More Beswick. Lalique perfume bottle. Ladro. Dalton. Falconware. Unusual. Nice bit. And we've got some really nice stuff in the end cabinet. The big Chinese porcelain vase, this with that slick orange glaze. A couple more nice bits of blue sort of cobalt bohemian. One of them's got a little label there. This is a nice bit of Wactor's back. The Pisa patterned charger. You've got Baccarat Art Deco. It's a beautiful bit. There is a little chip off one of the front feet. I think off that little one, which is a bugger. But it's a beautiful bit of glass. Another lovely bit of art glass. This is a Victorian dump glass paperweight, but there does look to be an internal fracture through it. Studio Anna little wall plate, another nice bit of Art Deco. Can't remember who made this art glass vase, but it's signed with their initials, their CA. It's pretty amazing with the orchid stopper. Another lovely little bit, I think, of Scottish glass with the silver overlay. Lalique decanter. Moorcroft vase. Uranium Victorian, but there once again there's a little flea bite chip out of the top. Really like this. The Tower Bank, circa 1907, give or take, cast iron American. Philadelphia Town Hall or something it is, modelled after. I've never seen one of these. It's a lovely bit. The Art Deco perfume bottle looks to be Czechoslovakian, but it hangs on that stand. There you go. Just comes off like that. Never seen one of them before. Really cool. Just needs a new little puffer on the end of it, but that's a bloody amazing bit. All original 1930s Art Deco. Really cool thing. That'll do, guys. Hopefully you saw something you liked. Be good.